Hey everyone, this video is going to be a renovation of Wren's Fens National Park on Vacation Island. The reason why I'm renovating this lot is because it's my least favorite of all of the Vacation Island lots that come pre-made in the game. To be honest, I kind of like all of the other ones, and I usually don't go in and make a ton of changes unless I actually wanted to build my own lot from scratch. But I think with Wren's Fens National Park, it's more like I don't go there because I don't like it, so it would be nice to kind of give it a chance while still maintaining some of its original features, I guess you could say. I think the thing I don't really like about it is that there's not very much to really do there, but that's also kind of the whole point of the lot, I feel, because it's a national park. It's supposed to just be about getting back to nature and really just roughing it outside. I was always bothered by the fact that there's no shower on this lot, so your Sims are just going to gradually get more and more stinky unless they repeatedly wash their hands in the sink, which just isn't very efficient. But I think if you really wanted an authentic getting back to nature experience with no home comforts whatsoever, Wren's Fens National Park might be the place for you. I can almost see the argument that it's almost just a lot you'd visit for one day and then go and stay elsewhere, kind of like, is it called the Reclaimed Public Beach? I think that's what it's called. The beach lot that's across the street from the Bare Essentials Lodge that doesn't have any place to sleep or stay. But I think with the Wren's Fens National Park, it's like there's a tent there. It kind of feels like it's set up for you to actually stay there. But then I'm like, why would you stay there if there's not really a lot to do? There is a bonfire, so you can sit around and play the guitar and tell ghost stories. You can go to Rental Shack Jack and rent a metal detector, or I guess you can get a picnic basket as well. But I would say those are maybe the only main activities. So when I say I'm renovating this lot, really what I'm doing is flattening one corner of it and plonking a building on it so that Sims actually have a place to sleep and stay inside. And then I'm adding a few extra activities on the lot too. One thing that I really do like about the lot is the lake with the bridge on it. I think it's really, really cute. It's not particularly functional, you can't do anything with it, but it just looks really nice. So I definitely wanted to keep that on the lot and not really change it at all. I did end up moving around some of the lily pads and reeds around the edge of the lake so I could put a fishing pier on there. So that's like another activity Sims can do as well. And I put down one of the water balloon forts where Sims can have a water balloon fight, and that's kind of on the other side of the lake, so Sims actually have a reason to cross the bridge. I kind of thought like there's nothing on the other side, so why not put something there? And I also put a telescope next to the lake. I was kind of thinking like if you're in the middle of the forest and there's no cities or towns nearby, you can probably see the sky really well. Like there's not too much light pollution and it might be a good place to like look at the stars. So even though Sims can't actually gain any logic skill while they're on vacation, I thought it could still be kind of a cool outdoor activity. I don't know why. But then the main part of this renovation is the actual lodge that I built. So it's kind of taking away a little bit the idea of we're in the middle of nowhere and there's tons and tons of open space. But there is now like an actual place to really come and stay and like a hotel really to check into. So I imagine this as, yeah, a kind of lodge, but quite small. Not quite a cabin, like it's more than like a little wood cabin in the woods, but it's not a huge hotel either. Downstairs, there's just the check-in desk and a little waiting area with a few places to sit. And then there's also a buffet dining area with some dining tables and chairs and a little washing up room for janitor Tanya or whoever it might be to tidy up. And a little downstairs restroom as well, so if you're not checking in, you can still use the bathroom without needing to go up to one of the rooms. Then upstairs, there's just two bedrooms. The one on the left at the top of the stairs is kind of a larger couple's suite, I guess you could say. It's quite a spacious kind of L-shaped room, I guess, with a private bathroom, and also has a bookcase and an armchair and the bear rug on the floor. Then the room across the hall is more like a family room. It's got space for 3 Sims, so probably a couple and a child, or maybe just a couple and a friend or a third wheel. I wanted to kind of do like a fake Jack and Jill bathroom thing where there's like a bathroom kind of dividing the two spaces, but the rooms are not actually separate. So whoever's sleeping in the single bed has a little bit of privacy from the wall of the bathroom, but they're not actually in a completely separate room and they don't have like a separate door to get to the bathroom. I did have a bit of trouble trying to fit in a dresser in this room because I really wanted to put it in the space between the two rooms, in that little 4-tile space just behind the bathroom. And when I play tested the lot, it was really weird because like Sims could get to the bed on the other side of the bathroom with no problem, but they could not use the dresser. And I was not sure if that was going to work or not. So I ended up going back into the lot and moving the dresser and putting it like at the bottom of the single bed. Then when I play tested it again, Sims could use the dresser and get to the single bed with no problem. But it kind of makes it seem like the Sims sleeping in the double bed don't have their own dresser or something, when really it's like that one dresser is for everybody in that room. Like you're all going to just have to share it. The room isn't big enough to have 2 dressers. And really like the whole building is quite small. Like everything is quite compact and there's not tons of space to move around, and it's not supposed to be like this huge hotel for tons of Sims. There's also a little balcony area at the front where Sims can just go and use the recliners and just relax and kind of look out over the rest of the lot. I almost wanted to put in some archery ranges because I think that's another fun forest kind of activity, but I didn't really feel the lot was large enough without changing the lake more significantly, maybe making the lake smaller, and I didn't really want to do that. I wanted to still try and keep the feel of like there's plenty of open space here. It's just that the lot's been a bit more developed and the facilities have been kind of improved, so there's really somewhere to actually stay. I'll leave a link in the description where you can download this version of Wren's Fens National Park if you want to import it in your game and replace the existing version. Do leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.